Hey everyone, welcome back to the sound design channel. My name is Furcloud, and in today's tutorial, we're going to be making a Pluck sound using Xfer Serum that sounds like this. And in context with this little loop I have here, together it sounds like this. And this is how the MIDI looks like. And I also have some external processing here. I have a channel cue, removing some of that low end. And if you like this patch, you can find it in the pack linked below. The pack is titled Feelings, and it is a melodic house Serum preset pack. And now let's recreate this patch. Let's copy the MIDI. Let's duplicate the channel so that we have our external processing saved. Let's paste the MIDI here. Let's solo the track. Let's open up Serum. Let's initialize the preset. And for now, let's just turn off the external processing here so that we only hear what's coming from Serum, and then we can turn it back on when we are done with Serum. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to turn on the filter, and we're going to select the MG Low 18. And since we're only using oscillator A, that's the only oscillator that's going to be filtered here. And now let's turn the resonance down to 0%. Let's turn the drive to 25%. Now let's go to oscillator A and select our wavetable. We're going to go to analog, basic, mini. Now let's go here and turn the octave down to -1. Now let's go to envelope 1 and create our shape for the sound. We're going to have the release at around 590 milliseconds, the sustain at around -3 dB. And we're going to have the decay at around 1 second. Just like that. Now let's go to envelope 2, and with this envelope we're gonna have a shape like this, and we're gonna have the release at around 820 milliseconds. We're gonna have the sustain at around 80%, the decay at around 660 milliseconds, the hold at 2.2 milliseconds, and the tag at 4 milliseconds. Let's just adjust it a little bit like this. Alright, so with this envelope 2, we're going to attach it to the filter cutoff, and we're going to have it at 42. Now let's make the sound a little bit more wider. So we're going to go to LFO1, and we're going to attach this to the pan of oscillator A, and we're going to have it at 29. And with this LFO, we're going to have a shape like this. And we're going to have the rate at 1/2. Now let's go to the note here, and let's attach this to the filter cutoff here. And we're going to have it at 20. And what this will do is the lower notes on the octave are going to play with less cutoff, and the notes on the higher octave will play with more cutoff. Alright, now let's go to the effects section. So let's start with the reverb. We're going to turn the decay to 8.4 seconds. We're going to turn the low cut to 38%, the high cut to 25%, and we're just going to leave the spin at 25% and the spin depth at 20%. And we're going to turn the mix to 37%. Now let's go to the chorus. And we're just going to turn the mix to 10%. And now let's go to the filter and select MG low 18. Let's turn the cutoff all the way up. And let's turn the drive to 23%. And now let's go to the distortion. And we're going to select the hard clip mode here. And we're going to turn on post. And we're going to set the distortion frequency to 1015. And we're going to set the distortion bandwidth to 0.4. And we're going to move this all the way up to 100% to high pass. And we're going to set the drive to 97%. And we're going to turn the mix to 33%. And the last thing we're going to do in Serum is we're just going to lower the volume a bit to -10 dB, just a little bit. Now let's turn the external processing back on, which is only the channel EQ, which is removing some of those lower frequencies. Alright, so that's how you make this sound using Xfer Serum. As mentioned before, you can find this patch in the pack linked below. The pack is titled Feelings, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks for watching.